Hello everybody, my name is Chris Fehlhaber and I'm an assistant horticulturist here at the beautiful Chanticleer Garden. I'm here today to talk to you about 4 of my favorite shrubs that have fragrance and flowers in the springtime. After the austerity of winter, there's few things better than the return of fragrance to the landscape. When it comes to fragrance, there's few things better than fragrant Abelia or Abelia mosanensis. One of the wonderful plants that we have in the garden here. It has beautiful, graceful arching habit that you can see, and is just absolutely prolific and profuse in its buds, which is just starting to set. It blooms for us every year in May and will perfume the entire tennis court garden where it sits here at Chanticleer. When it comes to fragrance, you can never go wrong with a classic. Lilacs cannot be beat. In this case, we're talking about an old favorite, President Lincoln, which was introduced in 1916. Throughout its entire history, it's known for having one of the bluest shades of all the lilacs in flower. Incredibly wonderful in fragrance and wonderful as a cut branch to take indoors. Lilacs, like many of the plants we've discussed today, bloom on old wood, so you want to prune it immediately after it's done flowering to prevent cutting off the buds for the coming season. Next, we have Ribes odoratum, known as the clove currant. It's a wonderful moniker because it has a nice spicy clove fragrance to it. Absolutely covered in these spicy yellow flowers, it permeates the entire gravel garden with its fragrance. The straight species is native to the Midwest, but this here is the cultivar crandall, which is known for being slightly more compact than the straight species and also having improved fall color. It has a bit of redness to it as compared to the standard dull yellow. You can also get a good fruit set on this, which makes it a wonderful plant for birds in the garden later in the season. But right now, it's a favorite not only of myself, but of the many bees and early spring pollinators. Last, but certainly not least, we have Viburnum carlesii, or the Korean spice Viburnum. As the common name implies, it is native to Korea, about 4 to 7 feet tall and wide. This slow grower and early bloomer does not lack on fragrance. You can see here we're at the tail end of it, but even though there's very little left of the flowers, it still smells wonderful. Perfect as a foundation shrub, plant it near a window or a door that can be opened up on a warm spring day to let this perfume the entire house. Unlike everything else we've discussed today, this does not require full sun, and it does perfectly well in part shade. Thank you for joining me today for a quick look at the return of fragrance to the garden.